Hi, hello, welcome to everybody who is watching us live on Link Again, Alston's group. Today we have a very interesting session about one of the product that has been making some noise in the community in the last few weeks. That is Triveta. I've been using some other similar software, and I'm happy with whatever that I've been using, but I came across the Trivita team in the community, and I kind of challenged them, saying that you can't make me move from this product to the to adopt your product. But the team took it as a challenge and say we will show you a demo and see how impressive this is. There are a lot of people who are using it and doing meetings, collecting payments, and all those. This is one software which can take care of everything together. You don't have to have multiple software. So they kind of took it as a challenge, and today they wanted to make me change my mind. So I'm here with an open mind to see how Triveta is going to perform. I also have Sam here with me, my colleague, and we will be talking about Triveta. Please keep your questions coming. And finally, again, just to clear the air about the giveaways, there are couple of tier one giveaways that would be given in this during this session. And as we had already decided, you need to be live in the session to be eligible and to claim this giveaway. So we are telling this upfront. You need to be present in the live session, because the draw wheels also will happen during this session. So without much ado, welcome Iliya to this session on Bring Again and Alston's group. We are looking forward to seeing the demo from you. But before that, can you tell us what is Triveta or why Triveta?
Okay. First, thank you so much for having me. Triveta is a platform which is aiming to briefly unify your video calls, bookings, workshops, payments, everything in one place. And uh, when we were thinking about the product was last year at the beginning of the pandemic, and many people were using Zoom for almost everything, right? But it seemed it was very hard to basically schedule a call, invite some people, have all these meeting reminders and everything. So people were still using emails, they were setting up groups, they were looking for different ways to fit these video calls into their lifestyle now that they couldn't meet in person. And we just got together and we decided, okay, there should be a better way to do this. There should be some super easy 2-3 click way to set up these meetings, to get booked, and also get paid if that's a part of your business. And that's how we started thinking about the product. And today we have already built it and are currently marketing it. so so yeah, let's give it in a nutshell.
Fantastic.
Well, welcome
So
to Iliya. Sorry, I just wanna make sure that we all connected. So yeah, I'm actually me and Vinke. We've been exploring a lot of online video tools from the beginning, and it's good to know that there is a uh, tool that that does all sort of things, and we are excited in both our groups, and we are actually want to know actually how all this is gonna, like, how this it works, and especially like in terms of the technology are you using behind on Trivita. I'll be interested to know. So good luck, and let's have some fun. Vinke, go ahead.
fantastic. So, Ilya, where is this team based in, and how large is your team? And so, if you can just throw us some light about that, that as well, that would be good.
Right. So as many of the teams right now, we are quite remote, and basically only 2 or 3 of the team members are at one place at a time. And on the project so far, there have been about 20 people working,
Okay.
out of which some of them are full time, others have joined to different stages and are just maintaining. And I would say our core team is about 10 people. However, some people have joined for, let's say, helping with the mobile app, helping with WordPress plugin, Chrome extension, and so on. And
Wow.
we're very flexible in this sense because we want to get people on the team to perform tasks that they are very good at in order to build better products and not invent the wheel for every new feature that we have. And we are based, so I am based in Sofia. For most of the project, I was based in Rome, actually, because with the current situation, you can be anywhere. And I've graduated from Bocconi University in Italy, so I have a weak spot for Italy, and I was spending some time there. Our CTO is based in Italy as well. Now he's moving to London, and we one other team member was for, I think still is in the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. So we're all over the place. But if we have to say our origin, that would be Europe mainly. Yeah.
Nice.
Fantastic.
It's nice, how things like business model like this, a SaaS model can run and operate from a different world of the country, and everybody can contribute. And it's even sometimes we have a different mindset, but somehow it works because it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Well,
Vinke.
that's the new
Yeah, sorry.
normal. So we have to adapt to this and make the most out of it.
And you have a tool for this too, so which is awesome, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is quite important for our development because we're using the tool all the time in a very um, focused way, right? We are one of the use cases of the product, so we can see all its benefits as well as its pitfalls, so that we can quickly move to to fix the problems and basically make a better product.
Okay. So looks like people seem to have some problem with the stream. We cannot hear anything, and the connection is extremely. So why is it? We cannot hear anything, and the connection is extremely so. Okay. Why is it
settings.
so?
I
I
think
don't
you are
know.
also streaming to YouTube, right? Aren't you,
Yeah.
Vinke?
Yeah.
Okay, that could be.
No, no, no. That's got nothing to do with all these.
Okay.
So, has it got any better? Can somebody tell me? I don't know because my connection seems to be pretty good. So I'm not sure what is the problem. And in fact, I particularly like this comment from Joe. Looking, I think you should see this. Looking at the stream's quality, I can tell who is the founder of a video company. Looks like looks like your video is good, and Sam's and mine seems to be not so good.
Always.
I don't really understand
I
what's.
I did recommend you to use 3Vita to do this event. If somehow we could make it work with that, that would be like awesome. But let's
Well,
see.
we can
Video is
try.
not
We
playing
can
on
try.
Facebook.
We can try, but so far you can't stream. So if the people want to join uh, a meeting there, that could be that could be a way to go about it.
I think it should become better now.
I
Can
think
somebody
so.
comment if we can just proceed? Okay, I think the stream is okay now. I just saw it on Facebook and it looks good. Okay, so okay, fair enough. Ilya, can we very quickly get into your demo of your application? Can you just pick up a use case and
Absolutely.
show our community members as to how Trivita can be effectively used?
Right. Absolutely. So let me just share my screen, and once you can see it, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay, so over here I've opened our dashboard. So imagine that you've come to trivela.com, you've created an account, and this is what you would see. Our dashboard is structured in the following way. Depending on what you're interested in, there are different tabs. So you have your meetings tab, your customers tab, payments, my page, and the calendar tab. Now I will go in this demo. I will go through each one of those and explain how they fit in the whole system. Now, starting from meetings. So meetings, that's the most basic part of the system. So the video calling, and there are two ways to enter a meeting at this point. So first of all, you can click here, Meet Now, and that would immediately take you to your own room. So this is a static link. This is a static link which is always at the same location. So your domain name slash quickmeet. And usually this is where I have meetings with my team, and uh, basically this is my permanent room, right? So I can join the meeting. Since I'm the one hosting the meeting, I can immediately join. If it was somebody else joining the meeting, they would knock, and then I would have to approve them. The meeting itself looks like this. I'm alone in the room right now. Let me see if I can turn on my camera. And um, I'm turning on my camera. I don't know if you can see me well, since we're sharing the screen and streaming on Facebook. So that may um, have a worse quality. Okay, somebody's knocking on the door. So that's Nicola from our team. I will allow him in just to show you how this works. Hi, Nicola. And yeah, so this is our video solution. Now, we've got mute and mute, different controls, camera settings if you have more than one camera, screen sharing, chat. You can raise your hand or clap, let's say, if you wish. And there are a bunch of other options that you can try. Most interestingly, people really enjoy to select their background. So for instance, I don't know, change my virtual background, and you see this. Now I have to go closer and have a better background for this to work perfectly. Um, and yeah, you can record the meetings, you can manage the quality, you can share YouTube videos as well if you want. And right, so that's on the video part. I think you've seen other video solutions as well. We're quite happy with ours right now. We're quite proud of the level to which that we've gotten it. Right now, you can handle 100 people at the same time in a live meeting, all of them sharing um, camera, audio. So a live meeting with up to 100 people. And yeah, that was quite a challenge. Before, I remember 1 year ago getting 10 people in the meeting, and it's a bit shaky. But right now, the situation is quite different. Now, speaking about the meeting, we are very, very big on branding and personal branding, company branding. So what we allow is to customize your whole meeting room. So for instance, you can change your logo and the meeting background. That could be fully branded as much as you want. If I change the logo to, okay, let's say even this photo of mine, you see in the meeting room, this would be the logo forever. Many of our clients are using this to brand their rooms, build this extra authority in front of the people that they're having meetings with. Now I will not save the changes because I want to keep my default ones. And I'm going back to the meeting tab. Now, what are the other things over here? First, I can see all my upcoming meetings. For the next couple of days, I've got a weekly, I've got a demo with Dennis who booked me, and I got a meeting with Sam next week. Uh, In the past, I can explore all past meetings that I have had through the platform, and there is the cancelled tab. Obviously, meetings that never happened and were cancelled for one reason or another. Now, we have already seen how to meet now in the permanent room directly. Next, I will show you how to create ad hoc meetings, so specific meetings for a specific use case. I click create meeting, and there's this very, very simple form that I have to fill. Let's say the title is webinar, webinar test. I can add any additional information, just showing the form. I can add any additional information. I can also choose the duration of the meeting. By the way, on Trivita, there is no limit on the meeting duration. Right now, we have set 8 hours as the top duration. But if you wish, you can have you can just tell us, and we can remove this limit whatsoever. Now, let's say the meeting is a normal one hour meeting. From the date type picker, I can pick when I want to have this meeting. Let's say today, 7:30 p.m. Local time. By the way, right now, this time is the local time of my device. This is how I have set it. And finally, I can choose whether this meeting is free, one person pays for the meeting, or each participant pays. And I'm very, very happy about this feature here, because not in many places you see it. And what are the use cases? So free meetings, clear for everyone. Then, however, if you're meeting with an organization or you're hosting some event, maybe the whole company needs to pay. So one person pays for the whole event, although there are many people joining in. And finally, workshops work in the opposite way. On workshops, for instance, or personal trainings, let's say sports instructors have these kinds of things, each participant has to pay. So each person joining the meeting has to make the payment separately. And we're providing for all possible scenarios. Let's say this meeting is gonna be paid. One person pays for it, and I can set a price of 100, and then I choose the currency I want. Currently, we're working with all currencies that Stripe is working with, and that's US dollars, euro, even Malaysian ringgit. We have all types of currencies. So let's say this meeting is going to be $100. I click create link, and this meeting now pops up in my meetings tab with all the information which is regarding it. I can always copy the link and send it to whoever I want. Now, if I join the meeting, it's quite important to notice that everything is on my own subdomain. So everything on Triveta is happening on your own Triveta subdomain. And this is a part of this whole white labeling and branding. So far we had the meeting room customization, but also the subdomain, both working in your branding efforts. Now, how about the other parts of the system? We have the customers. So over here, I have all the customers that I have had meetings with in the past through the platform. If I check any of them, let's say Nicola, that that you saw just now, I can see his email. Sorry for making it public, man. And I can also add some notes. Sorry, Nicola. And I, I can save it. This is the total number of meetings I have had with him that have been specifically scheduled. Everything that happens in the permanent rooms is not logged here. Nicola has never spent any money on meetings with me, so this part is empty here. We are working on making this dashboard much more useful, and we're actually meeting with our clients right now. For the next week, we're going to be meeting with people using the system, and they will tell us how to make this better. So far, it seems that we will allow people to create different groups of customers, say internal, external, let's say design team, product team, if you're working with your team internally, or let's say clients from project A, project B, so on. We're envisioning some kind of labeling system with filters and a search bar. Right now, there's only the search bar that you can use. Okay, regarding payments, we are working with Stripe, and Stripe, we are a verified Stripe partner. If you go on stripe.com and you check the companies that Stripe recommends, you'll find Triveta over there. And our system is very, very well integrated with Stripe, and we are processing payments through it. Therefore, each payment, um, no matter your plan, is having the Stripe, all Stripe security, fraud detection, fraud prevention capabilities of Stripe. And if you want to manage your payments, you would normally click Manage Stripe Account and go to your dashboard over there. You can issue invoices, you can issue refunds, and basically manage all the payments with all the Stripe capabilities out there. Now, going to the more interesting bits. We have created two types of pages that you can build to get easily discovered or be booked. One of them is the website builder. So I will now show you the website that I have built with Trivita. So this is my website, very, very simplistic, but just a photo of me, about me, and a couple of services that, that I have. Finally, a contact form. I have also a separate page, which is my booking page, and I can send to people my full website or simply the booking page with the two bookable services that I provide. Since I'm a founder, let's say engaging in sales, to me there are two important things that I do. I just like talk with people, or I show them around Tibet. If you want me to show you around the platform, feel free to book me over here on iliya.triveta.com/booking. Now, I will. I want to show you how this looks for this looks to customers. So, if somebody stumbles upon my booking page or I send it to him, they can simply click book, and they get this calendar picker. I have set my availability only on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And let's say I want to book for Tuesday at 11 a.m. Confirm. Now, this is the point where they will be asked to leave their email, because our system works heavily with email in the sense, if somebody books you, they receive an email that they have booked you. You receive an email that they have booked you. You both receive calendar invites. If you have connected your calendar to our system, it's automatically there. But for each and every of your customer, they would receive the time and day. They would receive appointment reminders. They will be able to reschedule and so on. Now, since I already have an account, I would simply use my account to show you how this would work. Proceed to booking. And I have successfully booked a meeting for obviously December the 7th. Yeah. Okay. Now, if I go back to my dashboard that I was checking on earlier, and I go to meetings, I would see this meeting already here. So Iliya Valchanov booked me for the Let's Talk service. Now, what if I want to edit these services? So how do I manage them? Well, I go to my page, my bookable services, manage services. Over here, there are several services, and there are two live ones. So you can see that they're toggled, and two that I have prepared for this webinar prior to this. Now I realize that maybe I should delete one, and I should delete them and show you how to create a new one. So I click add new service, and this window pops up. Let's say webinar demo service. Let's say that this is the name. Here is already the preview. You can see that how it's going to look on the page once it's live. I can set any description. Let's say lorem ipsum. And finally, I can upload any image. If I click to add an image, I get thousands and thousands of images from Unsplash. So these are completely free, and they come automatically with our system. We have a very good integration with Unsplash, and I can pick any service, any picture from there. Let's say I write demo, and we'll stop talking. And I don't see anything that I like here, so let me write webinar instead, and let's say this one. I click save, and you can see that my service is already shaping quite well. I can make it free or paid. Let's say it's free, and it's a 90-minute service. I click save, and that's all. Now, when I go to the booking page, it's already there. Anybody can come and book me for this service. It's that simple to create one in Triveta. Now, since I don't really need this service because it's not a part of my normal workflow, I will just disable it. I will keep all of its info, but it will no longer be visible on my booking page. So that's for the booking pages. Apart from this, we were really excited about websites, and we wanted to make this booking page more glorious, let's say, with more stuff. And that's how we started creating. We created this website builder that I built this website with. The website builder, I will go quite quickly. I realized that for many of you, you already have a website, and that's not as interesting, but it's a very simple one, and it makes your booking page much more nice, let's say. So you can pick the general feel of the page. Let's say with picking Valencia, I have this a bit wacky page in a way. I can pick the colors and everything, so the whole field changes. I can also change the fonts. And then I just add a title, generic title. I can add a subtitle, let's say like this. A short description about me, a photo if you want, and finally the services. Now, services, they are taken from the page that we just saw a minute ago. So basically, once you set your booking page, you can click here to show your services. Let me just, yeah. So I can see my services or turn them off. So if I turn them off, the website becomes a generic website. If I turn them on again, it becomes the one with services. Finally, I can click publish, and this would change my whole website. Certainly, I don't want to do that. So I'll click discard all changes and go back to my original website feel. Okay, so far we've seen the meetings tab, we've seen the customers tab, we've seen the payments, and the booking page and website. Also, as our CTO calls it, the glorified booking page. And finally, there is the calendar. This one is extremely important because it makes all of the other pieces work properly, right? And for instance, here I see all my calendar. In the green ones are events which are coming from my connected calendar. So let's say I'm using Gmail or Outlook as my main calendar. I simply connect it to Triveta. Let me show you here in connected calendars. So I simply connect my calendar and then it shows over here. Whenever I have an external event that has been filled outside of the system, it would be in one color, in this case green. And whenever I have a meeting which is from Triveta, it's in the Triveta colors, so purple. And finally, over here, so I can go forward, see my meetings for later. We are actively working on making this page better as well. So that's not the final version of it. And yeah, finally, we have availability. This is the worst page, if you ask me. Actively working on making it better again. But here you have the hours, here you have the days of the week. And let's say I have picked that on Monday from 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. People can book me. And then the full working days on Tuesday and Wednesday. If I want to block some hour, I can just click on it, becomes gray, and people can book me. I can block hours by just dragging down below. Okay. Finally, I choose whatever I want, my final availability, click save the new rows, and they're saved. And yeah, so this is more or less the Triveta system. So everything you need to have calls, to get booked, to be online. So basically, if you don't have a website, we also provide this to mm, to organize your customers, to organize your payments. Everything is there. And on top of it, we also have Zapier integrations, Public integrations. So if for some reason you need to connect our system to other systems, yeah, we're connecting with more than 5,000 other software around the world. And yeah, I think that's the end of the demo. Thanks for listening.
Fantastic. I think that
Mhm.
gave a very good account of what Triveta can do. It's been a lot of engagement. There's a lot of questions that have been
Oh,
fired while you've been
me too.
giving the demo.
There are too many
And
questions.
yeah, so but primary one question which is there in everybody's mind, including me, is there a CNAME option that is available? Can we use our own
Yeah.
URL?
Okay. So right now, what we've got is the first steps towards this. So we have you can iframe the system, so you can have it on your own website through an iframe. We also have a WordPress plugin that is coming up this week or beginning of next week. And the next step in this full white labeling would be the CNAME. Right now, it's not there. However, we are working on it.
Okay, fantastic.
That's what I wanted to
So
ask iframe, so it's already been answered, which is good. Love it.
There
I
is the
can take it
iframe,
from.
guys. Yeah. Let me. Can I share my screen again?
yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
please. Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I just want to show you a website. So that is one of our websites, and it's in Bulgarian. Sorry, just testing stuff on it. So if you click here, which means book online, and if you click it, you're basically going to the page, a booking page, which is iframed. So it looks like this. We are also, so I don't know if I can show you this, but a very sneak peek in the Triveta WordPress plugin. So that's the WordPress plugin that's already built, and we're just testing it out right now, bringing it up quite soon. You'll be able to just um, copy a short code, or you just copy a short code, add it to any page you have, and you basically have an iframe. So
Oh,
yeah, that's already there. Maybe in 2 or 3 days it's gonna be live on the WordPress marketplace.
Wow, that's excellent.
okay,
That's
brilliant.
excellent.
Okay, so I mean, I think you answered this question based on the demo. They also would have understood. But then anyway, this question is, so is this a virtual meeting calendar? Which I believe is yes.
Virtual meeting calendar. What do you mean by this?
Yeah, it's a calendar for fixing up virtual meetings. That's what this
Abs-
application and does the with
so
virtual meeting as well. It is just not like book like a boss where you can only book meetings. You can also do meetings in this platform.
Right. So our platform works extremely well. If you want to book meetings and handle them, have them on Trivita, everything is very, very well integrated. You have the meeting link, it's sent in the emails, it's in the calendar events. You click on the calendar event, and there's the link to the meeting. So everything is very well done. However, we will be adding just now. We just had a team meeting, and we'll be adding this option to have other events. So if you don't have virtual events but anything else, you can just create one.
Fantastic.
It's fun.
So this is the question from Aditya Sharma. He is given a suggestion. The continue as guest link that appears when participants are invited. Please make it a button and a bit more prominent, or at least increase its font size. It's really small. Yeah, even I felt this because it is very small. Just under it. So if you can just make it as a button, because most of the meeting attendees, they would not want to register, unless and until they want to use the platform. So it's easier for us to invite. So if you could make that happen, that would be good. It's a suggestion. Almost everybody, asks for it. Uh,
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. So our vision for this is uh, to have two buttons. One would be continue with Google, Facebook, LinkedIn. So it would
yes,
be a one-click join, and below it there will be another button, continue as guest. And we're still integrating those, and that's why it's not the final version of it. It was this I would say quick and dirty fix to just add this continuous guest tiny text before we finish the whole feature, but have it available for people to continue as guests for now.
fantastic. So, I mean, I'm just clubbing few questions together. It's all about payment gateway. Now, I believe that you have Stripe integration. People from India uh, are asking if you would integrate Razorpay as well, because Stripe and PayPal are not so good in India. Razorpay is one of the very popular payment gateways in India. So, do you have any plans of integrating more payment gateways, especially PayPal and Razorpay? At least for the people who are in this session, I think these two payment gateways are on top of their mind. So, are there plans to integrate more?
Yeah, so if you check our product roadmap, which could be found on trivita.prodcamp.com. Where can I just send it in the chat? Uh, just I'm just trying to get my way around here. Uh, oh, I have no idea. Nicola, can you please send the thing
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
yeah,
I got it. In fact, Nicola has already shared this
great. Okay,
in the chat. So
great. So in the product roadmap, you can see the things that we have committed to do, and PayPal is there. So we are committed to adding PayPal integration, Razorpay. Like we have not thought about it so much because this is actually only the second time that somebody has requested it, while PayPal was requested multiple times. So right now we're focusing on the adding PayPal instead.
fantastic. So, I mean, I must appreciate your team for the plan, because I really like the plan, because based on the tires, it's only the users. I think all the feature remains the same for whether you are buying one, I mean, or you are in the tier 1 or in the tier 10 or whichever it is. I think you're giving all the features there. So Unais is asking, will the meeting participant size go beyond 100, or will it be fixed as 100? Or if you buy a higher plan, will it be more than 100? Are there any plans for that in the future?
Yeah, so we also get this question quite a bit, but what we believe is that a meeting, a live meeting with live video and live audio, where multiple people can speak and exchange ideas, is it's usually a smaller meeting, 5, 10, 20 people tops. And if you have more than 100 people, that becomes a webinar.
Yeah,
It stops being a meeting and it becomes a webinar. At this
true.
point, I would say that we are not a webinar software.
Fantastic.
Um, and in the future, we have been thinking about it. However, not this year for
No.
sure.
Okay. So generally, I see that if the number of participants increase more, there will be lag and there will be problem, having videos and all those. So, are you sure that if you have 100 participants, we will not have any lag, or there won't be any quality drop when we use Trivita?
Yeah, well, it always depends on the connection of everyone involved, but generally, we have tested it with 80, 90 people. So
Okay,
our limit was let's say 150, something like this. Then we just put a hard cap at 100.
that's 100.
So it should be fine. Keep in mind that the more people you have in the meeting, some cameras will be automatically stopped to save bandwidth and save everybody's internet.
Okay.
And yeah,
So, yeah, so this is a very interesting question. Sajwal has asked, everyone recommended me Triveta as 11 site alternative. 11 site is another application which does similar to what Triveta does, or probably without the booking this thing. But I'm confused now. Does this do instant calls like 11 site does?
yeah. So uh, since I haven't used 11 sites instant calls feature, I'm not really sure what it does. But if it means you click a button, you enter a meeting, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Okay. This is another question that probably is running in my mind also. Are you planning to add FB pages and groups for streaming? Because, can we use Trivita to do an event like this instead of, say, even RESTful? So, do you have
Right.
plans of adding streaming to FB pages and groups, and also simultaneously simulcast? Would that be are you planning to have that? Is it there in the roadmap in the near future?
Yeah, it's actually one of those things that we built. We have it, and but we have disabled it because right now it's a bit expensive, the whole server infrastructure to stream, and we're thinking about allowing this maybe in 2 or 3 months from now. However, it would be paid by the minute. So if you stream for 60 minutes, it would be, let's say, $1. But if you stream for 1,000 hours, you would have to pay more, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. So I think you answered this question, but anyway, I think Hilaria has asked. So I hold a lot of meetings online with people I support because I'm unable to go out due to COVID. How many people can I have in a room at once? So it's 100, right? Is
A
that
hundred people. 100 people. Yeah.
okay? I think another community member has already answered, but okay, this is another question from Aditya Sharma. What are the dimensions for meeting backdrop image? It will be a good idea to mention it somewhere in the meeting customization page. First is a
Oh
question, second is
wow.
a question. So, what is the dimension for the meeting backdrop image?
Yeah, so this is it's a more design question. Generally, the window that you're using for the meeting it depends on the screen of your device, which means it should look good on a phone, it should look good on a tablet, it should look good on 15-inch or 24-inch. Therefore, I highly recommend using either the templates that we have or an image which is repeating in some way, so that you have, let's say your logo repeats 10 times, 15 times, something like this.
Okay.
Yeah, because dimensions with like whatever image you put there, it will work. However, keep in mind that different devices have different screen sizes, and you have to look good on all of them.
Okay. Okay. This is a question from one of the user. Would the calendar automatically link to the room if there is an emergency meeting? So people don't have to type a code, but just click on the link and enter the room.
Yeah, so the links work like this. They just click, they go to the meeting room, but they still have to knock on the door. There's always a waiting room that we have, and we don't have plans on disabling it because, yeah, you, the host, like whoever is hosting the meeting, or if many people or several people can be hosts, somebody has to let these people in, right? And yeah,
Fantastic. Okay, so I think this again is a nag that people are having. Why such a long form for signing up clients? For sign up, clients don't have free time to fill such a long form. There must be name and email, and that should be enough. So I believe there is
yeah.
a
Well, right now it's I believe it's name and email, isn't it? I think it is. But let me quickly check that.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I will just check that real quick and let you know because we've been actively working on it, and that's why I'm not sure which one is live on the website. But yeah, so right now we have name, last name, email, and password. So we have four fields.
Okay.
And
So
yeah, so last name is optional, by the way. So it's basically a first name is required, email, and password.
okay,
As I
fantastic.
as I said before, you can sign up with Google, and maybe in a week or two we will make it that the first screen they see is sign up with Google.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so
Okay.
this is the form right now.
Yeah.
It has four fields or sign up with Google.
Fantastic. So okay, Shajwal again is asking a question. If someone books an appointment, would it gray out so no one else can book that slot? I mean, I think
Yes,
that's how it
absolutely.
is, right? Yeah.
That's one of the main features. Yes, yes.
Okay. I think during your demo you handled this as well. Does it have a buffer time between meetings and cutoff time while booking?
Yeah. So buffer time between meetings. That's something that we want to add quite soon, and maybe it's going to be up in, I don't know, the next 2 months. But right now, no buffer between meetings. Very soon there will be.
Okay. So again, one more question from Sajwal saying, does your team or agency plan have multiple workspaces?
Yeah, so we got this question. So we're currently working on the team plan. It's not finalized. However, the way we want to do it is if you get, let's say, if you have two or three different organizations, you would be able to quickly switch between them. So yeah, let's say there are different workspaces.
Okay, fantastic. So again, I think we discussed this before. Can you please consider Razor Pay for Indian customers? Again, this also we ask any payment gateway integration services which are available apart from. Okay, I mean now it's Stripe, and they also are looking at PayPal. This is a very interesting question. Any plans to add SMS reminders via Twilio integration?
Right. So we're thinking in this direction as well. However, there are these two points that are clashing. One is make the sign up process very easy, and the other is make customers leave their phone number in order to receive SMS reminders. And we're currently trying to find like the balance. Like, should we ask for even the phone, or should we just let them to continue as guests? And once we have enough customers that give us feedback, we will basically do whatever they want, right? So if enough people want SMS reminders, that's gonna be up.
Fantastic. So,
Right now, only email reminders.
okay, this is a question from Genie platform. Is there any limits for services? If yes, how many services can we use for listing? Are there any limits for for the number of services that I can have?
Yeah, arbitrarily, we have chosen a limit of 12 services, but if you need more, send me an email and we will allow you to have more. There is no actual limit.
Okay, fantastic. So, Ginny, I hope you got your answer. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this is, I mean, as I complimented somebody saying that's actually great to have all features even on a single code. I think that's really appreciated.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so this is another question from Sajwal. So, can I make it so four users equal to four workspaces? Basically, any account being into agency or team account, or is there a minimum tier limit to get agency plan?
Well, if you're a one person team or workspace, like, uh, yeah, you're basically one account. So let's say sure, no problem.
Okay. So can we live stream interview or call on Facebook? I think we spoke about this earlier. So that people want to
Y-
stream from their from Triveta.
Yeah, so we will be, so we have this feature. It's not live yet. However, once it is live, it will be paid by use, pay per use.
Okay. So any chance of adding chat? Everybody believes that this is a very basic and essential feature. And would you be adding chat soon to the application?
Yes, I want the chat very much as well, but just email our CTO. We want chat, and we'll see what we can do about this. But we definitely want to add it. Yeah, that was the initial idea of the whole platform. We wanted to have a very nice integrated chat.
Okay. So this is again a question on integration. Sajwal has asked about Pably, I mean, automations with Pably integrately or Integromat. I think Rabi also has asked the same question. So
Yeah,
I believe there is Zapier already. So are you also having plans of integrating Pably integrately and Integromat?
we're already on Public as well. So if you go to Public Connect, you'll see that we're already integrated. We're now integrating with Connect IT and integrating Integromat. Maybe in the future. Um, I think Public and Zapier are enough, but if people want more, we'll give you more integration methods.
Fantastic. So, okay, I think you answered this question. I think it's in the roadmap. Can I do booking through widget or a WP plugin?
Yeah, WordPress plugin, it's done today. I was testing it right before the webinar, giving feedback to the devs, and then maybe it's going to be live in the next couple of days.
Okay. So, okay. So again, Sajwal said, continue as guest is very important. As much as I would love to farm email addresses, no use of those if they don't take the meeting. Okay, so I think that he's given it as a feedback.
Mm.
Brijesh has given a feedback. He says that you need to improve recording to local computer. As I tried couple of times, but it did not record at all. And on another instance, it recorded only early part of the meeting. So what he says is he's been having a not so good experience with the local recording. A couple of times it did not record, and once it recorded only the early part of the meeting and it did not record the whole meeting. So he wants you to just look at it and improve the recording.
Yeah. So right now we have two types of recordings. One are the cloud recordings, which are paid by pay per use, and the other type is the local recordings. So local recordings are still in beta, and when you click the button start recording, this big pop up is like, be careful, this is still in beta, and we're constantly trying to make it better. Of course, there is a very detailed guide with all the pitfalls that are currently not working so well. Make sure you read it. And Of course, keep in mind, since you're locally recording, if your RAM memory is not enough, it will cut off the call because you're recording locally. And yeah, if your computer doesn't have enough RAM memory to do it, you will not be able to.
Okay. So Hilaria Asumu has asked, does it transcribe the meeting video?
Together with the live streaming, Facebook and YouTube, this is the same story. Like we have the feature disabled, it is disabled. We're thinking how to price it. Probably it's going to be pay per use again.
Okay, I think that's all with respect to the questions. It's been a fairly engaging discussions that we've had. The roadmap URL is available on the chat. You can go and have a look at the roadmap. Roadmap seems to be pretty impressive. I mean, and I think except, there's been a lot of good feedback that has also come from various users, who have been using, and particularly with respect to the plan and all those. And there are certain nags as well, and I'm sure that you and your team have noted down all those with respect to what people are undergoing, so that you can fix it at the earliest, and also your commitment towards the roadmap, in terms of the WP plugin or live stream, or integration of payment gateways beyond Stripe. Those are probably most sought after by the community. So I think we bu- Okay. I mean, whatever questions that has been answered, if you have questions beyond that, please do drop it in the video, whether it is in Bring Again group or the Alston's group. So make sure that you are commenting there, Nicola and Ilya and Nicola and the Trivita team is looking at the questions, and they will be answering it anytime. And in fact, Nicola is right now in the live chat as well. He's trying to answer it, beyond Ilya answering it live. So keep the questions coming so that you can get everything answered by the team. So we budgeted for an hour, and I think we are just at the end of the session. So the coming to the most important, sought after portion of this meeting. So we are going to give away two tier one codes for two lucky winners who have been watching this live and should be available live now to claim the code. Okay, so I've noted down all the people who have been participating. So we are closing the registration now because any more we will not take. So we have got 22 people who have been engaging on this live session. So I've got the names of all those people on my screen. There you go. So on the screen, so there are 22 people who have been engaging on this. So I'll probably give you a minute to look at the names. If your name is present. If not, please comment now so that I can enter it there. But you should have commented earlier as well. You can't enter it now. So Ilya, can I spin the wheel?
Spin the wheel.
Okay. So there you go, Sam. Can we spin? Okay.
I'm actually, yeah, go ahead, spin the wheel first.
Stop, stop. My goodness.
Where did it
Oh,
stop?
Oh, oh.
oh.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Okay, Rituraj, you are won the first. Please comment on the live stream to claim your code. Rituraj, please comment on the live stream in whichever stream that you are watching. In whichever stream that you are watching to claim the code.
Is
I
he
think I don't
here?
congratulate him early. Huh? Yes, he still have not commented.
Oh,
Let's go. I'm checking if he's there.
No.
Rituraj.
Aditya. Oh my God, these guys are hilarious.
No, no, and I think there is
Trivik
a
says
there is a
I'm here
delay in the Facebook. This thing we will give them some time. Okay, Rituraj.
for sure.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Rituraj. There is no, you are not there on the live session to claim your code. Unfortunately, we need to spin again to find the first winner.
Once you spin it, he'll come. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
ah,
Eunice.
Unes, Unes Gadiali, you have won the giveaway. Please comment in whichever live stream that you're watching to claim your code.
This is exciting.
Yes.
He was there all this while. Yeah? He just commented a couple of minutes back. Unes,
Mm, Come on,
No.
Eunice. Come back to us.
this is funny. Unes, okay, so Sam,
Let's see. I'm checking. Like I don't see. I'm checking on Alliston group. Uh,
yeah, he doesn't seem to be there. Okay, we'll have to spin again. So Rituraj and Unes
oh,
probably,
guys, stick around, guys.
yeah. Okay,
Feel
remove.
bad now.
Yeah, I feel really bad,
Uh,
man.
this music is good, man. I love it. Oh, look at that.
Ye-
Sisu. I know
Where is
Sisu.
him?
Sisu.
No.
Oh yeah, he's online. He's online. He's online. I know he's online. I think I know he's
Z
online.
Is he?
Look,
ZT. If you are there on the live stream, please comment and claim your code, please. I don't want to spin more. I know.
he is live. I can see
Please,
He
it
was
says
live. He was
watching.
please
commenting.
come
He
here
Wow,
was
and
commenting.
claim it. Claim it.
beautiful. Come on,
Oh, Rituraj came back. Oh my
came back.
God.
Oh,
Z.
oh yeah, he's
Okay.
here. He's here. He's here.
There. No, he's not claimed, yeah, because
He said yeah.
where has
He
he
said
commented?
yeah. He commented Alliston group. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. He said thanks.
Oh, did he? Ah, yes, yes. So Z gets the first code. Uh, Now for the second one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is getting exciting, man.
Okay. We're dancing with dog here.
Oh yeah, yeah. We going full, eh? Fernando. Oh my God.
Fernando.
Come on, claim.
Fernando, claim your code.
Come on, Fernando.
Hmm, I don't think he'll do.
He was there, yeah. He was commenting as well.
Oh,
Oh my
too bad if
goodness.
he's not there.
Fernando, claim your code.
So much pressure and suspense.
So Rituraj is back actually, unfortunately now.
Well,
After
you never know. He might win again.
uh,
Fernando. Okay,
Let's
should
move it.
we?
Move. Yeah.
Okay, so
It'll be fun if just at the end you and me left.
yeah, man. So let's one more time before we give up on the code. Okay, that's it. So one more spin um, for the second code.
I actually want either Rabi to win. Rabi, I think, is gonna win this time, and he's gonna claim it. Come on, Rabi. Oh, missed it.
Oh,
Missed.
okay. He's there. He's
Oh,
there. He's there.
he's there. Let's see.
He's there. He's there. Genie platform. Name your code.
Genie. Hopefully, he doesn't miss it.
Yeah, no, no, no. He's there. He's there. He's there.
Come
Genie
on, Genie.
platform.
Come on. Come on, buddy.
Please.
Come on, Genie. Guinea or Guinea. Guinea. Come on, Guinea. You know what? I'm gonna just let's see.
some
Yeah, I
somebody
think
wrote
he's commented, right?
He did? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, he has.
Oh yeah, he did. Perfect. Happy
Right?
for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not
Stick
able to
around.
see the name. Can you
Yeah,
just
he
confirm?
he, he just replied.
Sam, very thanks. Is that from Genie?
Yeah, it's from Guinea. Guinea. Yeah.
From
Yes, it is. He confirmed.
please, share the code with Z and Genie. Um yeah, I think yes, Genie has commented. So here it is. Thanks, Sam, Venki, Nicola. Yes. Okay. Okay. That ends the session. So very exciting one, and with some anti-climax and a good climax as well. Unfortunate that a couple of people were not able to claim the code, but I think overall it was a very engaging session. And
Yes.
we will. Thoroughly enjoyed Nicola. I mean, sorry, Ilya, and thank you, Nicola, for coordinating everything. And he was the one who was communicating to ensure that this session happens. So thank you, and you also been engaging all the participants by commenting with them in the Facebook groups as well. So thank you so much, and thank you, Ilya, for your time, and thank you, community, for supporting us as always. Your support makes us bring a lot more applications, and bring a lot more interaction with amazing founders like Ilya and amazing products like Trivita. Thank you so much. Good night, good morning, and wherever you
Thank
are.
you, everybody.
thanks so much. Thanks everyone.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.